Welcome back, everyone. John here with you again, J&W Music, and today we're going to be looking at our series with Amazon Prime. This particular segment is going to be top 5 guitars under $200. Now, there's going to be quite a few guitars that you're going to find out there that are going to be, under $200 that are going to be quality electric guitars for beginners and intermediates. So we're going to kind of start off with our first segment here, kind of our kind of chapter 1. And today what we're going to be looking at, our first choice that we have for you is going to be the Epiphone SG Special. This particular model here, even on Amazon and people who've been buying them, they got a 4.4 out of 5 rating. $179 is your price, and like I say, with Prime, a lot of folks, the reason we started this series, had a lot of people asking us questions about it. With Prime, of course, free shipping, normally get it even as quick as 1 day, but normally 2, max 3, straight to your door, no tax. So, if you don't have to have it that day going to a store, Amazon Prime is one of the perfect examples of kind of getting it and almost getting it instantly. But this is our number 1 choice here, this Epiphone SG Special, and this one even has kind of a kill pot. So, like I say, you can go ahead and hit that, and it'll have a little kill switch for you. Our second choice we have for you. Now, this particular model here, this is the Bullet series, the Squier Bullet. So Squier does have a few other choices out there. They have the Affinity series also, that's a little bit step up, but for the beginner, this is a great choice, the Squier Bullet series. This particular one here is just showing their brown sunburst with the rosewood fretboard, and it's $149 shipped to your door, so it is just a hair more expensive. But like I say, you're kind of going from that Les Paul look to the standard Strat. So it does have a little bit different sound, where the other ones would have the humbuckers. This one, of course, has the 3 single coil, so something to be mindful of. Our next choice, number 3, like I say, you're going to have here, this is our Les Paul. We started off with the SG, then we went to the Strat, and now we're on the Les Paul body style that Epiphone has. This is their Special 2 series. This is our least inexpensive model at $109.97. That's in this kind of top 5 kind of series 1 that we have running. Now, this particular one here, it's going by a 4.3 rating, so pretty similar to the first 2 that are both 4.4. So, like I say, you've got as far as a fairly good size rating, and like I say here, you've got 956 reviews, and of that, 4.3. So it's, even though it's the least expensive guitar in our lineup here, it's still got some good reviews. Next, going on to Schecter. This is their kind of entry level. This is their C1, and then their kind of entry level is the SGR instead of just Schecter nameplate. It's SGR, kind of like Paul Reed Smith. Their entry level is PRS instead of Paul Reed Smith. But there again, this is $149, this particular one, and this is the only one that's kind of listing in this first series that even lists that it does come with a gig bag with that. So this particular listing here, it's got a 4.2 overall rating, and there again, you're kind of getting this dual humbucker, and then you got a string through tail here. So where some of the others have the kind of a stop tail going in their series, or had the little floating trim on their Squier, this is the first one that we're offering, showing you that has a string through body. And our 5th choice in this series, this is going to be the Oscar Schmidt. They're actually kind of a little sub company of Washburn. So just like how Epiphone is a sub company of Gibson, Oscar Schmidt is a sub company of Washburn. So here on this little Oscar Schmidt, it is the OE20. Now, this one is listed as the OE20G, just stands for gold, but they have other OE20 models, whether it be B for black and so on. So you can be able to do that. But this one has, instead of string through, it's just like with the SG and the Les Paul, has kind of the stop tail instead of the string through. But there again, a majority of these guitars, except for the Strat, does have the dual humbucker. So just kind of see what kind of sound that you're going for. There are a few different choices between the sounds between the humbuckers and the single, but like I say, similar quality that you're going to have. This one is $178.99. So regardless of any of these 5 choices that you go for, they're going to be great for a beginner and even up to an intermediate player. And of course, Christmas is coming up, so you got a little boy, a little girl who's wanting to take lessons, but you don't know if they're going to be really serious about guitar. These are some great choices to start from that you're not going to have a big investment with. But if you have any of these guitars, we'd love to hear from you. Just leave them in the comments below. Let us know how they're working for you. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, share. We always appreciate that. And if you'd like to be part of the J&W Music family, we'd love to have you subscribe. In the next videos we put out, you'll be one of the first ones to know. And then that way you'll see that. And of course, our motto here is always, stop dreaming, start playing. We'll see you next time. Welcome back, everyone. John here with you again, J&W Music. And today we're continuing our series on the top 5 electric guitars under $200. We've had quite a few requests on folks asking us our opinion on what we'd like. And of course, Amazon Prime being out there, a lot of great equipment out there coming directly from the manufacturer. And of course, with Prime, then you've got you can get it usually within 2 days. Sometimes we've seen as quick as 1, up to 3 days. So you're getting things really fast, direct from the manufacturer, tax-free. So a lot of people have been looking at Amazon Prime lately for that. And of course, like I say, folks wanting to kind of know our opinions on different products that are out there. So that's why we started this series. And today's kind of our second segment. But in this top 5, our number 1 choice is the Squier Affinity Telecaster. Like I said, we're kind of looking at this beginner intermediate kind of area here. So, if you've got a young boy or girl that's looking into taking music lessons but not sure if they're going to really stick with it, these choices that we're giving you are really some ones where you're not going to have a big investment, but they're good quality for that young musician out there. So, like I say, just kind of looking at this with the Squier Affinity Telecaster series. You're looking at, like I say, 4.6 right now with 252 reviews. So it's really been getting a lot of good reviews. Telecaster, classic style, really the first body style that kind of came out as electric guitar, started as a broadcaster and then changed the name to Telecaster. And it's been around, hardly been changed in design since. You really can't go wrong. The next one that we're looking at is the Jackson JS. This is their 1X. This is a Randy Rhoads kind of model here. So if anybody likes a V or an offset V, this may be their choice. Maybe in this segment we do have a few kind of non-standard shaped guitars for beginners to look at. So this is something like, especially if you have a younger person, this is kind of a shorter scale. It's 2/3 the normal size as far as for a younger individual, young boy or girl. So that way, and it's 22.5 inch scale length. So like I say, if you want to get somebody in started young, this may be the particular guitar for them. And then like I say, if they like that classic rock look, then the Randy Rhoads may be for them. Now, this particular one here, like I say, it's $169.99. The next offering, the Yamaha Pacifica. Right now it's running with a 4.3 overall rating out of 5. It's $179. And don't don't overlook Yamaha. Yamaha's been around for quite a bit of time, late 70s, early 80s, and so on. And so they build quality instruments, even though they're not as known as the Fender and the Gibson, and they're kind of off brands as far as the Squier and the Epiphone name. Yamaha makes a great quality instrument. Actually, there's going to be a few other um, on down the line of Yamaha instruments that we're going to bring to you and kind of talk about. But this is following the kind of Tele style of this particular one. Instead of 3 single coils, you're going to have the 2 single and the humbucker in the bridge position. But like I say, you're going to be really familiar with this if you're familiar with the Stratocaster style guitar. But Yamaha makes a great instrument and well worth checking out. Our fourth one, this is from Dean. Now this particular one, this is for anyone that kind of like, this is their custom zone. They do come in other colors. Pink is another color besides the green. They've got a couple of others. So if you want something to kind of stand out, these fluorescent colors by Dean, their custom zone is what they're calling those. But there's still a great beginner guitar. This one is dual humbuckers along with that kind of vintage 6-screw floating trim like you have on a Stratocaster, was in that Pacifica previously. But this one here is at 173.43, and it's still, like I say, in that same range of 4.2 with its overall ratings. And then the next kind of odd shaped guitar, and this one, Dean again. We just saw the Dean Custom Zone, but this is their ML series. As you can see, of course, they have several. They have the ML, they have the Z, they have the V. Of course, they're real famous for their Dimebag Darrell from Pantera and Damage Plan. Of course, he was signed with them before he passed away, before he got murdered. But those are all other things you can look up. But the Dean ML, this is the X series of the XM. That is their beginner line, and it's 149.95. So if you want something kind of that heavy metal rock kind of look, like say you saw the Randy Rhoads, that offset V, this ML may also be the look without kind of breaking the bank. So like I say, check these out. Like I say, go to your local music store. They ought to have some of these examples also if you want to listen to them. We do also have other clips. You can check out either some of our other videos or other viewers on YouTube. But if you have any of these guitars, anything you'd like to add, put those in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Love to hear the pros and cons of anything that we have listed here. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up, share. And if you'd like to be part of the J&W Music family, go ahead and subscribe. That way next time we have a video out, you'll be one of the first ones to be notified. And as always here, our motto, stop dreaming, start playing. We'll see you next time.